Good evening. It's January 7th and it's the first live stream in the new year for me. Obviously we have the live stream from the SDN cast on Tuesday every 2 weeks, but this one is my own live stream, usually focused on Office development. And let's start the show. Welcome back in 2021. Another new year. Let's hope things get better this year than we've seen last year. People are getting their vaccines already, and but still in the UK, COVID is exploding at this time. So let's see how this goes this year. See if we can get some holidays in the sun this year. And let's move into the code window. And stay hydrated. We're going to look at GitHub for the Office add-ins. There are some review requests, and going to have a look at that. Let's start with this one. Copy link. Requested to review this pull request. And you know, if someone requests something, you have to do that. Hello, Jason from the MSAL team. That's some other team. This PR upgrades the Office add-in MS Graph React sample with the MSL browser. A new library with switches from implicit flow. Did you, by the way, know that this is Chrome, so I should use the other one? Edge. There's a natural speech engine released this year, maybe end of last year. This looks different. I think I had a dark mode on the other option. Oh, because I'm not signed in. Now I have to sign in. Signing in. Now you need to do the two-factor authentication. Verifying. There we are. Now we're back in the dark mode. Back in the dark. Back in the dark. What I was saying is, if I do this and then right click, I think, read aloud. And you now don't hear anything. Because I disabled my remote audio.
Visit flow to the off-code flow with PKC for SPAs. One notable advantage of upgrading to MSAL browser.
How's this for a nice voice? If you look at voice options, you now have this option, natural. So there's a kind of a neural machine learning voice, and it's almost compatible to the human voice, or comparable, I should say. And let's continue to read aloud.
Hello. Jason from the MSAL.js team.
Should make
This
it a
PR upgrades
boy
the
voice.
Office Add-in MS Graph React sample to use MSAL browser, our new library, which switches from the implicit flow to the off-code flow with PKC for SPAs. One notable advantage of upgrading to MSAL browser is that it should mitigate problems caused by the Edge web view truncating long URLs. I have tested this with my own MSA account. My MSFT Corp account needs admin permissions for the scopes used. Guidance. One change I cannot make myself is that the redirect URIs for FC19440A334E471EAF53A1C1F53C9226 need to be updated to the single-page application type. This type is backwards compatible with the implicit flow, so it would not break anyone using that client ID with the implicit flow, e.g. other samples, old versions of this sample. PR template instructions to make this PR against dev. However, this sample does not exist in the dev branch. This sample is fantastic. Thanks for putting it together. Jason Nutter added.
So I have no clue what's this all about, but let's have a look at it. Open with. This will clone the repository if you haven't already, and check out the upgrade MSL branch. Let's see, that's this one. Code. Copy this. Go into a folder. Let's make a new folder in here. 2020. No, it's 2021 already. 0107. That's for today. See the 2021. Yeah. Git clone. And I have to remember how I get this this other branch. Cool branch. Something like this. What did we clone? PMP. Oh. Let's complete it. Master. Git. What was the command again? Git fetch origin discover. Git fetch. Oh. Git fetch origin. And then that's not discover, but it's where is the upgrade MSL? Upgrade MSL. Oops. Do I already have it? Maybe. need to create a local branch that tracks the remote branch. Following command will create a local branch named Dave branch tracking the remote branch. Git checkout. What's the dash track thing? It's shorthand for checkout B. Okay. Interesting. Git checkout track origin upgrade MSO. Oh wait, what I should do is go to my own repo and sync it with the master. From origin. cd pnp Office Add-ins. Oh. Yeah. cd pnp. Forgot the dash in there. Git checkout master. And now I want to update my fork. Git update fork GitHub remote branches. Always forget this. On your fork, remote from that's already done. Updating your fork from original to keep up with the changes. Git pull upstream master. Git pull upstream master. Upstream. Let's fetch upstream. Fetch the browsers and respective commits, blah blah blah. Check out your fork's local default branch. That's what I did. Where the changes from the upstream default branch. Pull committed for into your fork. Check out pull. There's the branch name. copy that. Git pull, then branch name. What was the branch name? Something MSL. This one. Is it even in there? Probably isn't. Because it's not merged yet. View all branches. Oh, wait a minute. That is this one. I need to clone this. Because I have to review first, because it's not ready. Oh, not already pulled in yet. So get back to here. See data repos. And go to today. Delete this. Command git clone cd pmp office add-ins code dot, and now let's do it a little bit different. Do this from my PowerShell side. Prompt, I should say, my PowerShell prompt. cd data repos 2021 PMP. Now we can see we are on the branch, master branch, and we should go to git checkout upgrade MSL. Now you see we are on upgrade MSL code dot. Let's have a look at the sample. Let's go to this one and read it a little bit. Azure AD. Hash does not contain state error in Office Add-ins. Is it an issue? Yeah, it's an issue. Auth error, unexpected. Hash does not contain state. Error after requesting access token with acquired token direct. Blah blah. Thank you for your help. I have found the issue, but I do not know how to interpret it. Token. Upgrade. Blah blah. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Apparently. Put up a PR in the Office Add-ins sample demonstrating the MSL blah. And it's in samples auth Office Add-in Microsoft Graph React. So that's in there. Samples auth. And this one. Okay. Let's have a look at the README here. No, not searching. Oh, it is. Get OneDrive data using Microsoft MS Graph and MSL.js in Office Add-in. Learn how to build in Microsoft Add-in a single page application with no backend that connects to Microsoft Graph. Finds the first 3 workbooks stored in an Office Drive for Business. And I probably don't have 3 workbooks in there yet. Let's check. The question is, where do you need to store this? Oh, I have a whole series of tests workbooks in there. Not sure what's in there, but let's have a look. Oh, I probably use this to test one of the other, the web worker sample. So that's good. Fetch the first 3 workbooks from OneDrive. Fetch the file names and insert the names into an Office document using OfficeJS. Integrating data from online service provider increases the value of the adoption of your add-ins. The code sample shows you how to connect your SPA add-in to Microsoft Graph. Use this code sample to connect Microsoft Graph from Office add-in. Use the MSL library to implement Auth2 authorization framework in an add-in using the auth code flow from PKCE. I must say the reader is doing it better than I am. Use the OneDrive REST APIs from Microsoft Graph. Show a dialog using the Microsoft UI namespace. Build an add-in using React, blah blah blah, prereqs, Node and NPM version 10, 15 or later. I think I have that installed. Node, what is it? Node version? Yeah, 14, 15. VM list global depth equals 0. Was not tested on earlier versions. Office 365 account you get by joining. That's what I have. At least 3 Excel workbooks. I just checked that. Office on Windows version 16.067692.001. Let's have a check on that. Account. Oh, I have version 2.1. There's a new versioning. 16.013,704. So that's much higher than this. Okay. Microsoft Azure tenant. This add-in requires an Azure Active Directory. Azure Active Directory provides identity services that the application uses for authentication and authorization. Trial subscription can be acquired here, but I have a subscription available. Code editor. Always useful to have a code editor available. Build and run the solution. Restore your application Azure Management Portal. That's an interesting URL. Log in with the identity of an administrator of your Office. That's where I might go wrong. Secrets none. In the code editor, open login TypeScript. Near the top, a configuration property called client ID. Login TypeScript. There's the client ID. The question is, can we use this? Let's go first in here. No, cancel. Let's copy the link, maybe. Copy. Close this. Apparently, I'm running this. Log in with the identity of the administrator. I'm not so sure if this is an administrator role. It's not, I think. Let me check. It is, I think. Not sure. Register an application with the Microsoft Identity Platform. Sign in. That's what I did. If your account gives you access to more than one tenant, select account in the top corner. I think that's the right one. Oh. That's in the same window. Come on. If your account gives you one and host and you don't need to switch, in the left hand select Azure Active Directory. I already did that. Then select App Registrations New Registry. Active Directory. This probably changed a little bit. App Registration. New registration. User facing display name. Can be changed later. So this is MSL test. Always interesting, this. Security stuff. When registering application page, you need to enter the name, support account type, select which accounts you would like your application to support. Accounts in this organizational directory only. Accounts in any organizational, no. Accounts in any organizational directory and personal. Now let's stick it to, where is it? Accounts in this organizational directory only. Live coding only. Any organization, no. Personal, I think that's okay. Redirect URL, that was specified in here. Copy. Register. It should be in any organizational directory. That's nice. Probably can change that. API permission, maybe. No. That's in here. Accounts in any organizational directory. Switch that. Due to temporary differences in supported functionality, we don't recommend enable personal Microsoft accounts. And that's not what we are going to do here. Allow public clients flow. Let's save this first. The redirector already put in there. This one. API permissions, none. Instinct doesn't need anything here, apparently. Do not request any secrets, none. You have no secrets at all. Oh, it's in here. Nothing, no secrets. Sample uses auth2, blah blah blah, which require no secrets. After you register your application, copy the application client ID on the overview. Copy. And this is interesting. Go to copy this in the code editor, login TS, that's already here, and paste the client ID in there, save. Replace the placeholder value with the application ID you copied, save, close file. Don't need to close it, but then you know that it's saved, at least. Follow instruction on the SSL. Add SSL to trusted certificate. Use method 2. Method 2, manual install certificate. If you use an older version of Yeoman generator to create an add-in project, you need to manually configure a machine. Blah blah blah. I don't have Mac. Go to the project root search. There. Double click CA-CRT. And select install certificates, but that's not what's happening. Oh, wait. That's interesting. Should do this from my Explorer. Data, projects, no, not projects, repos. Today. Samples, auth, I think it was this one, certificates. Now I get this thing. Install certificate already. It's already in there. Well, let's just install it. Local machine. Next. Place all certificates in the following store. Browse. Trusted root certificate authorities. Okay. What's next? And finish. You now have a self-signed certificate installed on your machine. Okay. Close this. We can close this. Close this because I didn't want to get the key. Method 2, open command prompt as an admin. Oh, as an admin, okay. Let's close this then. CMD. Run as admin. (2021) PNP something. Code dot. And now we have an admin. Yes. Terminal. npm install. Oops. And that's because I still need to go into do this all the time. Samples. Auth. cd office react. npm install. Want to edit it. Wanted it to read it. Want to buy followers? Why would I buy followers? I'm enjoying doing this even without followers. A lot of vulnerabilities, but it did install. 7 high. Wow. npm audit for details. Whoa. That's a lot of issues. Wow. Which one are high? Low, 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 all low. Run update loadash depth 5 to resolve 7 vulnerabilities. Update elliptic 5. Self-signed. Okay, so that needs some fixing. But that's not what we're doing here. We are reviewing the pull request. I'm going to put it in the comments. Yeah, I would trust the Russian link there to buy some followers. Let's see, run the solution, npm start. npm start. Start npm start. Yeah. Building. Start the server. Takes 5 to 30 seconds. When it finishes, the last line should be compiled successfully. And it is. There you have it. Back to the original command prompt, run the command npm run sideload. npm run sideload. This will launch Excel and install the add-in in it. Okay. There we have Excel. There we have this nice thingy. And it's running here as 3000 probably. There we are. That's the return URL. Loaded successfully. That's all looking good. Back in here. Side load. After a few seconds, the OneDrive file group appears. OneDrive files. Yes. At the end of the home ribbon with the button named Open Add-in. Open Add-in. Nice. Click the Open Add-in to open the task pane add-in. The pages and buttons in the add-in are self-explanatory. Well, let's have a look. It is doing something, There you are. Connect to Office 365. This add-in performs the following tasks: connects to the OneDrive for Business, gets the names of the first 3 workbooks, and adds the names to the current document. Connect to Office 365. Let's pick my current user. Sign you in and read your profile. Read all the files and have access to, maintain access to your data, and you have given it access to. Accept. Oops, failed to fetch. Ouch. The question is, was that just there as well? Oops. Consent required. Failed to fetch. So what does it say in here? Connect to Office 365 or sign out from Office 365 buttons. Desktop app viewer. No, failed to fetch. Failed to fetch. Where are the appreciations? Here. Let's see where this is going. Let's have a look at this. The original issue. Because I think this that's the add-in. But because it's outside of Office, that's not working. Let's try to reload this. Let's give it an issue. And that's also an issue. Undefined error code. So apparently this one is failing. Client ID, is that correct? E98. Yeah. The authority, you need to change the authority maybe. Single page application. Wait. That's one web. It's a spa. Okay. There's an error there. copy. So delete this. Something like this. So this is new. The latest version of MSL uses the authorization flow by PKCE. That sounds more familiar. Matching the thing. Configure. Oh. Update application author failed to update. Redirect URLs must have distinct value. Distinct values. So, oh wait, that's the issue. Okay, because I have to save this first to unload this. And save it again. Save. And now add a platform. Single page application. Paste. Front channel logout URL. That's not used, I think, in this case. ID tokens. Configure maybe. Your redirect URI is eligible for authorization code flow with PKCE. Any organization sounds interesting. Already saved it. Got a second to give some feedback. No, not right now. Open it in. Connect. So we are in. Oh, there's the outlog. Get file names. Wow. Yes. Tra-la-la-la-la. How's that? Sign out. Now I wonder what happens if I select this one. It's giving the same thing. These are different. Let's check that. How can I check that? Private window, OneDrive, sign in using the specific account there. Yeah, that's different. So apparently it works for both. Sign out. Okay. Sign out. So that's nice. That's actually working quite good. Why is my mic so loud? All of a sudden. Okay. Great. Don't save. Let's make a print screen for this. Great. Now let's kill this registration. Because I don't want anyone to use this. Delete. Bye bye. Okay. Starting June 30, 2020, we no longer add new features to Azure Active Directory authorization. The ADL application will need to be upgraded to Microsoft Authentication Library and Microsoft Graph. That's okay. Run the solution. That's what we did. Open the add-in. That's what we did. Known issues. I haven't seen these issues. We'll have to get your feedback on this sample. You can send feedback to us in the issues section, the repository, questions on the blah blah blah. Nice. I think it's good. It's working, and it took me some effort to realize I need a SPA entry. And your review. This is important. Redirect promise. is Givey. No. I worked. It worked. Copy link. Notepad. I said copy link. Why is that not working? Let's put this in. Let's leave out the width. Oh. Make it a little bit bigger. Not to add the, what's it called? What's the readme? Important part here. This. The redirect URI. Might consider Where is my screenshot? Where's the editor? There it is. Copy. Let's first make this. Activity stickers. Signs. Do we have signs or something? Symbols? Oh, symbols. Copy all and bring that in over here. Preview. So, right, approve. Preview again. Submit review. Apparently there's a flow in here. Nice. Let's see if we have some time left for the second review. Let's clean up a little bit. Don't save. No, exit. Come on. Close this. And clean up a little bit. Data repos. Date. This one, I think. Yes. Some other comments as well, by the way. Copy link. Oh, what's this? signed up already. And let's have a look at the other one. If that's something we can do fairly quick, maybe. Copy link. What do we have over here? Sniffing. Let's see, what's this? This is part of the repo. Fix 1542. Where's my sound falling back? Come on. Yes. Let's see. When choosing load on dock open button. So this is the original issue. Desktop. Thanks for this. A session ID for case we have an add-in error. Also, please take a look at the video. In this case, we set off and set the startup behavior. The session ID where when there's no error. Link to the video. We set Office add-in set startup behavior to none. Wow. Manifest for the shared thingy. There's the connect thing. Session ID. Okay. So see when there's no error. It's online, by the way. Yes, Excel online. Load on dock. it's not loading. It did load. Okay. Well, it looks like I have to see and check what the issue is before diving in. Open a new workbook. Then the add-in is already there. Requested resource does not exist. Blah blah blah. There's a session B6 diagnostics. That's interesting, by the way. Office.com. So if I open one of these, file about, apparently it's a session ID that you can refer to for technical support. Learned another new thing for today. Download a copy, then opening the copy, enable editing. Now nothing happens. What's he doing there? Oh. Check for issues. Inspect document. Then we go to inspect. Task pane add-ins. We found one or more task pane add-ins. Select remove all. And then remove all, probably. Yeah, that was the first one. Go back. Let's look at the first video. Adding the add-in. Upload the manifest. From the Excel shared runtime scenario. Yeah. What's this language there? Is it Russia? Now the Contoso data appeared. DevTools failed to load. globals for command buttons. Load state none. Okay. Session ID. Save as. Download a copy. Oh. Opening the new instance. Enable editing. Oh. Okay. Inspect. So it does have the add-in. Wait. It's a second run. Did it loop? Yeah, it looped. Okay. So let's see if we can repro this on. Startup behavior results in add-in error when opening a saved workbook. Download shared runtime scenario add-in and run it locally. Make site load in Google Chrome. Load on doc open. Save a copy of the workbook. Should appear, but it should not appear. It's not that they want. So let's quickly see what was changed here. Yeah, that's the prettier. That's making it a little bit difficult to scan what the issues are. Oh, something over here. What was changed here? If global state is initialized, this part is in there as well. Load state, add-in state, true, and that's the same thing but prettified. I think many of the other things are the same. This was a little bit different. State initialized, same thing but prettified. Sync, there's a difference in here. Sync, then async. There's some async stuff in here. Update ribbon. An additional catching for the that's in there. main things probably in here. Okay, let's have a look. Back. I probably have this one. Let's make a note of this. Oh. Oh. Notepad. Oh, that's interesting. Obviously, more people than are using this. Go back in here. Clone. Data repos. PNP. To find it out again, get branch remote to merge upstream main. Fetch upstream, check out main, switch to main, merge the change from upstream default branch, in this case upstream main. This brings a fork default branch into sync with upstream. Let's see. Git pull, no. Git merge. I think I just used a different one. What? Come on. Remote add, coworker, fetch coworker. This, I was looking for this. copy the branch name. No. This one. What are we working on? This one, copy link. What about this one? Excel shared runtime scenario. Samples, Excel shared runtime scenario, this one. Samples. Excel shared random scenario, this one. Look at the README. Build and run the solution. npm. Oh. npm install. A lot of vulnerabilities. Again. Anyway, start npm start to run the thingy. In this case, I don't want desktop version. Because I think he was using the the online version. Run it locally, so it should be running locally now. Compiled successfully, yes. Press make site load in Google Chrome. So let's create another Chrome instance here. And then go to Office. Who am I in here? Yes, my dev account. New blank one. Book 12. Insert. OfficeJS Add-ins. Manage my add-in. Upload my add-in. Browse. I have to go to this folder. See data, repos, PNP, samples, shared runtime scenario, manifest, and that's the one for today, so it's the right one. Open. Upload. Loaded successfully. Yeah, okay. Load on. I think he was pressing. Let's read the thing here. Press load on dock open button. Something's happening here. Almost have to click it twice for some reason. The button component is deprecated, so that should be updated as well. But anyway, that's not what we're looking for today. Now, save a copy of this, of the workbook on the PC. File. Download a copy. Was what we saw in the thing, then we open it, I think. Open the saved workbook in Excel for Windows. Enable editing. Ooh. Close the dialog to ignore the problem, or click restart to try again. Okay. I think this is intentional behavior. The add-in error should appear. trying to run scripts after opening the workbook, but we get an error. But is that intentional? Then we press the no load behavior button. Save the copy to our computer again. No error message occurred after opening. Weren't able to reproduce the error issue. Could you please try running the steps again and sharing the session ID? Session ID is it picked from online? I open this info. This is from the online version. So it has the add-in loaded apparently. Close this. Don't save. Go back to this one. No load behavior. File. Save as, download a copy. Multiple files. How come multiple files? No. Blank. Insert. File, save as, download a copy. Okay. Same behavior. Print screen, make the session ID. So it's not changed at all, I think. Try that again. Office. No. Office.com. Create a new Excel. Insert, add-in. But I wanted to check if this is disabled. I was surprised that I need to click it twice. And then new file. Save as, download a copy, open it. Now it should not give an error, but let's see if there's an add-in in here. Inspect workbook, inspect, say there's a task pane in here. So the task pane is actually in place. Don't save. Resolution by design. Opening saved workbook. Are there any updates on that issue? So the recalculation is different. We'll check with David for the previous created blah blah. Okay. Back. Let's check the video again, because he's showing what he's solving in here is PR to sample, which fixes the Rich API error. I think that was in this one. Loading the add-in. First opening this. Setting up console. This one. Okay, let's check that. Oops. Still running, I think. Yes. Office.com. Blank workbook. Then loading the add-in. Manifest. Upload. Shift-I. Let's see if we can put this down. Can I put this to the bottom? Not sure where to put it. Well, let's try this. Taking some time. In the globals. Button has been deprecated. That's this one. Init for command buttons. Live reloading enabled. This one. So now the issue is gone there. So that's fixed, at least. Let's have a look at the other one. That's showing the same issue. It's also the Rich API there. Now disabling. As expected, no error. Let's go in here. So what he did was this, enable this, then file download, save as, download a copy, open this, enable editing, and now it kicks in the error, and failing. Putting it to no load. And do it again. File, save as, download a copy, 15.1, open it, enable editing, and now there's no issue. So that's actually a repro of the issue. Okay. Close it all down. And now have a look at this one. It's already this one. What does it say? Run prettier and npm audit fix. Can still use some more fixes on update on packages, but okay. Add my review. Changes. This PR can be pushed in to Okay, solved, approved to reviews. Going strong there. So let's see what the response is from the Microsoft team. And let's wrap this up and clean the desk a little bit. Go back to the main screen. So we've been looking over to reviews provided by that we've seen in GitHub, and both pull requests are valid in my opinion, so they can be pushed in. So that's it for today. It's 20 past midnight at my end, so I have to get up 7 o'clock, at least 7 a.m. So that will be a short night again. I will be back at least next Thursday to continue our endeavors on Office development and maybe do some new things there. So thanks for watching, everyone, and let's get out of this show.